Baseball Classic, World 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 Baseball Classic.
Chomping at the bit is JP to talk World Baseball Classic on this day and talk about who could be considered surprise players or even a surprise nation team in this year's event.
Yes, again, 1 month from today, this incredible competition gets underway for the first time in 6 years. I cannot wait. I do have some surprise teams for you. Let's begin with Pool A, which will be in Taichung, Taiwan. And one team that stands out to me on this list, Panama. Now, Panama had to qualify for this tournament by winning Qualifier 2 back in the fall. And what I like about that is they had to have a unified team with some on-field experience together. We saw 9 Panamanian players in the major leagues a year ago, including Jaime Barria, the pitcher, of course, who arrived to the Los Angeles Angels, someone who I expect to be a mainstay of this rotation as they play in Pool A. And I think Pool A is among the more balanced pools in this tournament, to where a starter like Barria could potentially come in and really surprise a team and score an upset. And remember, you have to finish among the top 2 to advance. Now, Pool B, my favorite here, another team that had to qualify, Czechia. I talk about Czechia a lot when I cover the great sport of hockey. Well, baseball as well. And they actually have a prospect in the Diamondback system who is likely to be on this roster, a pitcher by the name of Boris Vecherka. Boris Vecherka, here he is, a prospect in the Diamondbacks organization. There he is pitching in Regensburg, the great European Baseball Academy there in Germany. So Vecherka is someone to watch there for Team Czechia. Potentially receiving his pitches there, Martin Cervenka, who actually reached the AAA level with both the Mets and the Orioles. Someone who is going to be, I believe, the leader of this Czechia team on and off the field because of his extensive professional experience here in the States. So again, Czechia, always a team, Matt and Harold, with a lot of left-handed bats. Because when you grow up in a hockey-playing country like Canada or Czechia, if you're right-handed dominant, you're more likely to play hockey left-handed, which means your top hand, right hand's on the top of the stick. So a left-handed hockey player often makes for a left-handed batter. Therefore, a preponderance of left-handed bats on both Czechia and Canada.
All right.
I love Canada.
We got to stop you there because Harold, just as a cautionary tale, when you make generalizations in Canadian fans based on sports and handedness, sometimes it can backfire.
They take that thing the wrong way.
What was it that you said that was misinterpreted up there years ago for our fans?
I don't even want to go back into it.
Can I go into it?
I said that there are foul balls hit in Toronto and people don't catch them. They grew up playing hockey. And they went bananas. On me.
Okay, continue, JP. We just had to get that in there.
Right, I saw that opening, Matt. I saw the screen on the left-hand side. I said, wait a minute, Matt's got something here. And by the way, you can look it up. I think 10 of the top 12 hitters in Canadian history all bat left-handed. But, all right, back to the show here. Pool C. Now, this one is going to be in Phoenix. Team Colombia, I'm going to really watch this one, and Mark DeRosa had better be watching this one, too. Team Colombia, I think, is going to be a sleeper team. This is a team that is getting better and better. Of the 30 players in Colombian history to reach the major leagues, 13 of them played last year. So a preponderance of the Colombian baseball history is in baseball right now. This is the best Colombian baseball has ever been. And how about this? They're now in the Caribbean Series. May I introduce you to a young shortstop in the Cleveland organization by the name of Dayan Frias. Look at this play up the middle. Dazzling during the Caribbean Series there in Venezuela. We expect him and Pertus to be splitting time at shortstop there for Holber Cabrera, of course, the brother of Orlando Cabrera. Again, Colombia is a team. You've got Jose Quintana likely coming back, San Martin as well as part of the bullpen. This is a dangerous team for the Americans, for the Canadians, for anybody to face there in Pool C. Finally, Pool D in Miami. Nicaragua. This is a team that had to qualify again. I love that same theme with Panama. They had to find a way to get into this tournament. This is a team with a number of players that have traditionally played in Major League Baseball in recent years, including Chesler Cuthbert, who was there around the Kansas City Royals during the year in which they were going to the World Series. Chesler Cuthbert expected to play in this tournament. There was a recent visit there. They're playing actually in the Serie Latino America, which is sort of the cousin series to the Caribbean series. We expect Chesler Cuthbert to be on that team, as well as Carlos Rodriguez, a really promising pitcher in the Brewers organization, reached high A this past year. So again, Carlos Rodriguez, all the luminary teams there in Pool D, beware of a really intriguing young arm there in Carlos Rodriguez.
So if you're going to pick one team that could be the surprise team, I guess this running's Team Israel from 2017, would it be one of the teams you just mentioned? And if so, which one?
Sure, I do think Colombia is a team to watch because they have got so much major league talent right now, and they've got a lot of experience from having played together. You've got the guys at the Caribbean Series right now. They're going to come in hot, I believe. I think Colombia is a team that if things break right, that Pool C that has the Americans in it as well, there's a spot to be had there. I think Mexico's got a great chance, but do not be surprised if it's the U.S. and Colombia advancing out of Phoenix.
All right, good stuff.
Quick note on Colombia real quick. He mentioned Orlando Cabrera and Edgar Renteria were my bat boys when I played in Barranquilla, Colombia, in winter ball. How about that?
We've heard that somewhere. We've heard that story somewhere on the soundboard.
The chicken
I've heard
coop.
that too.
When I played winter
I've
ball
heard that
in
a couple
Barranquilla, Edgar Renteria was my bat boy.
Yes, bat boy. I'm just hoping as we take a look at the schedule for the WBC, I'm hoping that the clearance and licensing people that run Team Panama have cleared the Van Halen song. So for every walk-up, we can hear David Lee Roth, Panama, ho, 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 ho. Wipe that from the re-air. Got to pay royalties. Here we
JP,
go.
where are you starting the tournament at? Where are you going?
Can't wait. I'll be in Phoenix. I'll be with Team USA every step of the way. I'll try to ask the first question of D-Row at every press conference.
Gosh, that's so good. And if D-Row kicks you out of the manager's office for asking annoying questions like Jim Leland did, I want a phone call immediately from one of you.
Oh, it'll be on tape. We'll have both sides of the story, point, counterpoint. I'll say, D-Row, we'll settle this on MLB Central.
Excellent.